I do a variety of styles: impressionist, expressionist, fine art, and abstract.
In the Pier Head building,
That's right.
Well, I'm
watercolour as well, but there's lots of watercolours there. So.
I'm a kind of photographic artist. I photograph in 3D. In the past, I photographed celebrities. I photographed for the President of the United Arab Emirates, would you believe? And also for Merrill Lynch, who sponsored the Chelsea Flower Show.
Meryl Streep.
I called them that first. Merrill Lynch Street. This is a Meryl Streep. Merrill Lynch. Well, I got to know him from the Margaret Matter very well. And he was, I didn't realise it, but he was a member of Sunning, he was captain of Sunning, there we go. And a member of Wentworth. So I haven't seen him for a while. But I always went there on press day when the Queen goes. So I met a lot of people. I photographed a lot of people. I used to photograph from Ringo Starr and his wife, Barbara Bach, every year. And the next year, I always come and show them my little 3D films. I've got pictures of them looking at the mirror. And I also have Paul McKenna photographed. Paul Camphor. I did a commission for Dyson, who could do the manufacture. Vacuum cleaner manufacture. And various other things. I also photographed the Garden Festival in '92. That was a major commission up in Ebervale. And exactly £50,000. You've only got 1 month to reach it. If you don't reach it, you don't get a penny. If you reach it, they can still keep giving money in. You can go up to £200,000. You still get all that amount. You know, you've reached your target. So
it's a bit shop in Llandaff, November I retired, and I'm conducting business online in the shop. I wear parts and accessories, and I'm trying to build a bit of a future for my retirement from that. So it's going, but I'm progressing slowly, so I'll keep going and see what happens in the future. Thank you.
Have you got a phone number, Lane, just so I can get my daughter through? Because you haven't got any cards, so what's your website?
My website's Shop Motor Parts.
Shop Motor Parts.
.co.uk.
My daughter's got a Calibra with a leak in some unmentionable part of the engine that you never know, might be able to help.
Well,
telephone number is 02920 317 203.
203.
I'm doing my master at Southwest University in PR Public Relations. I graduated in Turkey in 2005 from media, radio, TV and cinema. And then I came here to learn English. Then I did something else. I run my own business here. Then after I decided all the experience, like learn English, improve my English, and I decided to do further education, then go back at my professional work. I would like to work as a professional related on my education, media and PR. Now I'm looking some workplace to be internship or working, to have some experience, and especially I would like to work in international company based in Turkey, or they working here, or working in Turkey, or best they are based on UK.
How long have you been?
I'm living in this country 8.5 years.
Oh, right.
Yes. And that's it.
I'm a neurolinguistic programming coach and trainer, and I work specifically with people in business because I believe that the most important tool that you've got is your head, and your brain and the way you think, and that's what helps you get to the results that you want, whatever that might mean to you as success. So I tend to find, having worked with a lot of people in business, that sometimes people get really stuck, and they don't really have the skills to know, how to get out of that, how to improve things. And often what happens is that people start to lose confidence in themselves. They start working all hours. The relationship with themselves and other people tend to go downhill, and then they stop taking action. They start procrastinating and lose the money that they might have got if they'd had actually taken some action. And what I do is I work with people to give them lifelong skills to reverse that stuckness. I call myself a G-Fund sticker. And that means then that they have confidence in themselves, they have a better work-life balance, better relationship with other people. They can actually make money because they feel that they're good enough. And that means that they have a more happy, fulfilled life and more business success. Now I also work with people outside business as well, but what I find is it tends to be the same sort of things, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that when I do my talk. But my main ways of working is I've got my book. I don't know if you saw that, it's on the table. I also do what I call a free sort of discovery session where I just talk to people about what they want and what their main challenges are. Then I do individual coaching over 6 months with people, and breakthrough sessions, which means that people sort of sort out their thinking within 2 days, sort of 10 hours of working, and then have support from me to take their business forward after that. I also run masterminds, which is the thing that I'm promoting at the moment. So masterminds, have you heard of Napoleon Hill? Sort of Think and Grow Rich. So in the 1920s,
Me too.
so in the 1920s, he did some sort of, I suppose, modelling of successful business people to find out actually what made the difference in business. And the main thing that made the difference was, the support and the challenge and people's different perspectives and holding each other accountable and making decisions as so like 5 people in the room is an awful lot better than just one person sitting there trying to sort it out. So I've done 7 mastermind groups lasting 6 months, often running concurrently, and I facilitate them and keep an eye on people's mindsets and what they're thinking and whether that's useful to them in terms of reaching their goals or not. And I'm about to start my 8th at the end of July, so I'm looking for, I've got 2 people already, so 3 more people to work over 6 months to take their business forward and get what they want in whatever way success means. So sort of typical people that I work with, I'm working with someone at the moment who really didn't believe in themselves, so they are a website designer, and they were selling their product for about half price, just simply because they didn't believe in it and they didn't believe in themselves. And they were losing about £25,000 a year because of this belief, and they'd been doing it for 10 years. So it can be quite an expensive issue, just a single thing that people do in their head. And if they hadn't met me, they'd still be doing it, so that's a £500,000 problem. And also people who work in quite a lot of big corporates or self-employed working within corporates. I worked with someone recently who felt that every time she had a relationship with someone, they were going to abandon her, and that was due to sort of previous issues in the past. And she'd got that stuck in her head, which meant that she was actually being ever so nice to people, not charging enough, and generally things were going downhill. So I sorted that out in that time, and she's off now. People are finding it a little bit on the strange side. If you find that when you work with people, then sometimes people's views change and their priorities change, and they seem a little bit different, but that's what they want, and it works really well in business success. So looking for people for my mastermind groups, basically.
you referred to describe him there. It's a friend of mine runs his own business. I've known him from school days. And he's becoming very cynical, bitter.
Right.
And we meet sometimes and we discuss things, and the last meeting we had just sensed this bitterness, this jealousy about what I'm doing. And said, well, you should rejoice in you've got a successful business. Why all this negative waves of negativity?
Yeah.
No, it's much more about him than it ever is about me.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he needs to see somebody like you.
Yeah.
The
It's
problem
sort
is
of
it's
stuff.
getting people like that to see somebody like you. That's
You just need to ask them, the emotional sort of cost of what they're doing.
But
really.
he just doesn't recognise it. He just
Doesn't he?
thinks it's just. But I'm seeing it. It's obvious to me what's going on.
And there'll be a reason for it.
Oh,
and it's
definitely.
quite easy to
I
sort
can
out.
kind of see the reasons behind it. But I found that experience a little bit, off-putting for me. And I thought, well, I can't deal with this negativity, so
No.
I'll see it since.
And I think one thing about mastermind groups is that if you're in business, you can surround yourself with positive people. And that's one of the big things that I find is that people don't surround themselves.
Yeah.
I don't know who you surround yourself with, but I find it quite interesting who I surround myself with because of what I do and the way, my attitude to life and my beliefs about life as a whole. Not everyone gets that, although I get them great results. And is actually who do you sort of spend time with that.
I've got all new friends in my life now. I've got all new friends in my life
Have you?
now since
Yeah.
I've gone through these changes.
Yeah. So
And
sometimes you talk
positive
about the
people.
husbands don't always get it, because it works really well and NLP is great and makes some really quick changes. But if you're the sort of person that doesn't believe that sort of thing can happen, then
I think first you have to
sort of
recognise
surround
it within
yourself-
yourself, and you have to come
Sorry?
to a point where, for my friend, for example, well, I'll tell him his name is Neil. And with Neil's problem is if he could recognise that he is in the rut, he has a problem, then he can do it. The problem with people like that sometimes, they just simply punt back the
Take one of my
fumes.
books and give it to
He wouldn't read it.
no.
He would give me that rubbish, he said. Seriously, he's just so
Right,
blinkered,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
probably one that is going to drain me.
It's just
in the end.
frustration, isn't it?
Well, I like to just, I have no choice, I have to distance myself because he stifles my creativity. He's completely negative about everything I'm doing. He's continually, he's just extraordinarily negative. You can't find anything
Just a
positive
friend
to
of
say.
yours,